Hi everyone, Dave Gwynnon here. Now I know your time is valuable, so I'm just going to jump right into it. What I'm doing here is offering a massive bonus package if you decide to purchase the Ultimate Digital Launch Pack through this page that you're looking at. Earlier this year, two of my business partners, Bobby Walker and Sam Finley, launched a brand new product called Stack. It's a WordPress plugin that creates these beautiful popovers onto any website and helps you get leads for anything you need. And it's very effective too. It's absolutely awesome. Wait till I show you in just a few seconds here. But what they're doing right now, they've decided to offer private label rights, or otherwise known as white label rights, to their complete business. So this digital launch pack is basically like an entire internet business all bundled up with everything you need to have a successful launch on the internet. Let's take a close look at what's involved in this package, because it just blows me away. And trust me, you don't see this kind of opportunity come along very often, so you definitely want to sit here and watch this video. You do not want to miss out on this. This thing is awesome. In fact, when they launched this product, they actually did over $148,000 in just a couple of weeks when they launched it. So this product is proven to sell. It already has proven sales copy, and the pop-up market is always hot. It's one of the hottest markets you'll see online. So this is a great opportunity to grab this product. Now we've also included another video just down below on this page where Sam Finley takes you through all the different elements that are inside the launch pack. But let's just quickly go over it right now. What you're going to get is that proven sales copy, the one that already generated over $100,000. So we know that it already is proven to sell. So you get that. You can easily go in there and change it any way you want or customize it. You also get all the graphics that come along with that sales page. So you got a really nice, beautiful graphical template that you can use. We even have optimized press content. So if you've got optimized press, you can just basically load in the template and boom, you got the full sales page right there. But you don't need optimized press. You can also do it without it. They have just normal regular HTML files as well. You also get an affiliate and JV page, so you can get affiliates to promote your product for you. So that's really powerful, and one of the reasons why a lot of launches are so successful. You also get all the Photoshop files. Now you don't need Photoshop. They come in different formats, but if you do use Photoshop, it comes in handy. You get all the affiliate launch swipes, which is the affiliate marketing content that your affiliates will promote your product with. You also get an ebook that you can use to build a list, and then you can promote this product to that list. That's a really powerful method, and you can use that as well. And it comes along with a full email sequence. So basically you set up the opt-in page, and then you start firing traffic to it, and the sequence will sell your software for you. So it's really powerful. You get a logo template. In fact, there's a bonus in there where you actually get like a whole bunch of different logos. There's a whole bunch of different ones you can select from, and you don't need Photoshop. You can do it in PowerPoint, or the other one you use in Mac there. I think it's called Keynote. Everything's 100% customizable, so you can go in and change it. You could even change the video. There's a professional video that comes along with it. So if you'd like to do your own video, we give you the script, so you can actually go through the script yourself, change it, or you can hire another person to do the voiceover. But we have a professional voiceover and video in the package as well. They even give you a fast action bonus package. So what this is you can give this fast action bonus package away to your customers that buy your product from you. So that's very powerful. And what it is, it's a pack of high definition graphics, videos, and animations that you can actually give your customers. So this is really good and adds to the total value of the product that you're selling. In addition, you get a full digital marketing course. So they actually take you through step by step how to set up this entire internet business on the internet. So you don't have to do this blindly. They'll actually take you by the hand and show you how to do it. Now there's actually more stuff in the pack here. You can see these are all the files that you get when you download the digital pack. So you got your emails, autoresponders, the fast action bonus, the templates, the HTML, optimized press, logo templates, the book, the sales copy, the video sales letter, and you also got the actual Stack plugin. Now what is this plugin? So I just want to show you real quickly. So if you actually scroll down there, you can see some demos. Like, let's just take a look at one of the demos. So you click this, and this is, say, your website, and all of a sudden, boom, this absolutely beautiful pop-up shows up, and you can see the animations going on. It really draws in the attention for people to take action on what whatever you're selling on your site. So that plugin and that product is really powerful. It's a great plugin and your customers are going to love it. So as you can see down below, there's an 80% discount on this digital launch pack, and it's definitely worth it. I think it cost those guys around $12,000 or something incredible to build out that product from scratch. So it actually costs a lot of money to do all of that stuff to build a product like that. So the cost of this digital launch pack is ridiculously low. It is an awesome opportunity, but I want to do something extra, you know, just for all of my newsletter subscribers, customers, and associates. I want to give an extra bonus just from me, Dave Gwyndon, that you cannot get from anyone else. In fact, I have never released this software yet. I'm offering 4 software products, but the first 2 I'm going to show you here, I've never released yet. I've been secretly working on them for like 2 or 3 months now, and these 2 software products are a perfect complement for your brand new internet business. So let me quickly show you what these software tools are. You're going to be blown away. This stuff is awesome. The first software is called Fresh Title. And what it is, it's a tool that helps you come up with brand new, fresh ideas for headlines and titles for pretty much any content you want. So let me give you some examples of things that you need headlines for. Stuff like blog posts, Twitter posts, Facebook posts, Twitter ads, Facebook ads, email subject lines, sales page headlines, which is perfect because you're actually getting a digital product that needs headlines in the sales copy. So this product is perfect for that. Article titles, forum post titles, Facebook group post titles, as well as Amazon product listing titles, PPC ads, solo emails, press releases, offline flyers, ebook titles, report titles, and that's just the, scratching the surface. There's probably a ton of other things that require headlines and titles as well. Well, Fresh Title is going to make it so easy for you. Let me just bring it onto the screen here and show you what this software is capable of. I put in a bunch of really awesome tools in here. Let's take a look at the first one. So the first thing, all you got to do is just enter in your main subject of whatever you're marketing online. So let's say, for example, you're into Facebook marketing and you need some sort of title for your blog post. So go Facebook marketing, hit enter, and boom, you get 837 proven headlines. These headlines are already proven to convert. So you got all these different headlines you can select from, and you'll basically never have a shortage of any ideas that come up with headlines. Now, I didn't stop there. You can actually use the More tab here, and you simply answer more questions to get more detailed headlines that you can use in your content. For example, you just can answer as many questions as you want. If you have a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what you want to put in here, just simply hover your mouse over top and we'll give you some tips. Click generate, and boom, another 125 very detailed, high converting headlines that you could use in your marketing. And you could easily just copy this to the clipboard by clicking the copy link, or you can export it out to a CSV file or a text file. So as you can see in the builder, you got around 1,000 different headlines you can choose from, but I didn't stop there. If you go to the Swipe Bank tab here, this tool is deadly. I went around the internet and I basically scraped out as many headlines as I could find from a whole bunch of top sources on the internet, and it came up with a database of over 350,000 headlines, and this database is built into the software. So check this out. If you need some ideas to come up with blog posts or articles or anything for that matter, this is basically an idea incubator. This is incredible. So let's say again you're into marketing. Just type in the word marketing. It goes through all 350,000, and look at that. 8,703 possible headlines that you could use to do with marketing. We've also included a second database file in there for email subject lines. So I've been doing email marketing for about 15 years or so, and what I did is I compiled a big massive list of all the emails I've wrote, also emails I've received from other marketers over the years. I compiled a big massive database that you can search in here as well. So again, just click search, and boom, we just found 1,736 different email subject lines that contain the word marketing. Pretty wicked. You can also do as instant search down here. You can search the return results, like say you only want to look at stuff that has the word Facebook in it, and we just went down to 67 from that initial list. The next tool I integrated is called News Headlines, And this is basically a tool that goes out and grabs the latest news headlines from Google and Bing through their RSS feeds. So all you gotta do is just jump in here and click the button, latest headlines, and it'll go out and extract all of the latest headlines from Google and Bing instantly. So here we go, we got 52 headlines that we can actually use here. But what's really cool is you can also search by keywords. So again, let's go Facebook marketing. And this tool will go out to Google and Bing and get all the latest articles that were written for Facebook marketing. So this is really powerful, and this content here is truly fresh. So this is the fresh content that you can get out of this software. So this tool is extremely powerful. Now the last tool I integrated in here is called My Titles. It's basically your own repository, or like your own personal database of titles and content that you want to keep for future use in different areas like blogs or emails, stuff like that. So let's say you're in a swipe bank and you really like one of these actual headlines. You can right click and send it over to My Titles, and it'll put it into the editor, and in here you can work with the title, you can add new content to it, and when you're ready for it, you can actually put a rating on that title if you want, from 0 to 100. You can even have optional notes, like if you want to have categories like this is headlines for sales page or something like that. Of course, I got to spell headlines correctly. Then you hit insert, and it'll insert into your database right here. Or one thing I like doing, let's say I use this particular headline for one of my emails, I like to put my results in here. So I'll do 4% open rate, and then I can go ahead and save that. So next time I go and look at all my titles, be like, well, this one got a 4% open rate, maybe I should reuse this one. So I'll click edit, go up here and reuse it. Now here's another really cool feature I put in there. Well, say I want to reuse this title, but I don't want to use the exact same words. I want to try a different word. I've built in a thesaurus synonym tool, and all you have to do is just select the word that you want to change, like for example marketing, right click, select check thesaurus, and boom, it goes out and finds some words for you. So let's say you didn't want to use marketing, you want to use selling or something like that. Just all you can do is select the word, click OK, and it replaces it for you. It's that easy. Go ahead and insert it in there. So this is a real handy tool for basically keeping all of your best content in one place. And what's awesome too, you see this column here, copies. What this does, it keeps track of how many times you're copying this headline to your clipboard. So if I go Control C on my keyboard, you could see that it incremented 1 here, and now I know which ones are getting copied the most. I don't know which one is my most favorite headline. So anyways, this is a really cool tool in here to keep track of what content you should be using in your marketing. The next software I designed, I called it Title Analyzer. And this is also a very powerful software tool. It basically helps you figure out which one of your headlines is going to perform the best. In terms of shares, likes, or maybe open rate, click-through rates, things like that, or even SEO. So what I've done here is I've actually broken down the science behind why headlines perform very well. And I've done a ton of research on this, and I actually ran this software through well over 200,000 different headlines in order to determine the best algorithm. The algorithm behind the scenes is actually extremely complex. It was very difficult to do. In fact, I had to use some of my thesis research I did when I was in engineering in order to figure out some of the mathematics. But don't worry, the software is definitely not hard to use. Check this out. All you do is you can just enter in your headline here and click Analyze, or just click the multiple button here. And I'm just going to paste in a bunch of headlines, 42 headlines, and click Go. And now what it's doing is a whole bunch of massive calculations in the background. Let me just quickly take you through it. What it's doing is identifying the power words in the actual headline. Power words are like emotional words. It's also analyzing the length, the optimal number of words, as well as the optimal number of characters that your headline should have. And it's also doing something called sentimental analysis, trying to find the polarity of your headline. Basically, is it happy, sad, or angry, things like that. And all this stuff is built into one big equation that gives you the final score. And as you can see over here, I color-coded the score. So green is the best, and then yellow is neutral, and then red is not as good. So you can see here, it breaks down which headlines are going to perform better. But what's really neat too is you can actually just double click on the score, and it brings up all of the detailed information in a separate window. and you can actually just put it to the side. You can actually quickly just click on any one, and you can look at all the different things that make up the score. For example, this one here had a negative sentiment. It's proven that if you have a strong negative sentiment or a strong positive sentiment, you'll get a really good response for your headline. Or if you look at the character count, the ideal character count should be around 52 to 55 characters. The ideal word count should be 6 to 7 words. And for the power words, you want to have a lot of power words or emotional words within your headlines. You could also change the power word database. All you got to do is click this button up here. We have 1,785 words in the power words database. So if you want to change them or do anything you want, you can actually go in here and modify so you can make your algorithm even better than mine. So that's pretty cool. But basically, this software actually works really well. For example, here I am on unbounce.com, and I found this case study, and I decided to see how well it works. I saw these 3 different headlines. You can see they did a split test, and these 2 headlines here increased in terms of conversions compared to their control. So let's go ahead and stick those into my software and see what happens. So as you can see here, the software actually works just the same as what they said on there, so it was a pretty good prediction. Both of these increased in conversions, and you can see here you got a little bit better overall score for those other 2 headlines. In fact, I've tested this software with, like I said, 100,000 different headlines, and usually it's correct. It works pretty well, and basically just gives you a helping hand in trying to understand which one you should be using for your content. So one practice I like doing is I'll come up with 10 different headlines, I'll throw them into the title analyzer, and then I'll take all the ones that are green and test those out. So it kind of gives you one extra step over everyone else, and really helps you find the winning headline that will increase your conversions. Now, just to drill home how important it is to really get your headline correct, take a look at this case study here. 89% increase in sales by simply adding one single word to their headline, the word supplement, natural joint relief supplement. Well, if they would have used my title analyzer, they would have saw that they would have got a higher score by using the word supplement within their actual headline. So the software does work and can really make a difference between making, little sales to, 90% more sales. That's massive, massive difference. And what really inspired me to design the software was because if you search around the internet and type in headline analyzer or whatever, you're going to find that there's a million sites out there. Okay, maybe not a million, but a lot of sites out there that are using this tool, the Emotional Marketing Value Headline Analyzer by Advanced Marketing Institute. Everyone tries to use this tool, but from all my actual tests with this tool, it's not that accurate. And what I find all they're really doing here is they're just trying to find the word density of how many words are emotional words, in other words, power words. Well, my software has that built into it already, plus 3 other conditions that helps you more accurately estimate whether or not your headlines are going to be, going to produce the results that you want. In addition to those 2 unreleased software products, you're also going to be getting the Facebook Marketing Excellent training course. So this is a 10 video series, a series of 10 videos. It comes with a cheat sheet, a mind map, a resource report. It's a really good in-depth video series that helps you learn how to basically create ads on Facebook to send traffic to your new software. And continuing on that, what I've decided to do as well, and I've never done this before, this is the first time ever, I'm including my famous Interest Architect and Social Post Browser software. This is my cutting-edge Facebook marketing software product that I've been selling for a little while now, and people are absolutely loving it. I've never offered it as a bonus to anything, so this is the first time ever. And so I'm not going to do this for very long. I've included another video on this page you're looking at down below. It'll show it more detail, but basically, have you ever been in the ads manager before and you're sitting there trying to promote something and you're looking at the interests here and you're like, I don't know what to put in for the interest keywords. Like, for example, you're maybe selling something to do with dog training, or maybe you're selling t-shirts to do dog training. So you have you start sticking dog training in here, and it comes up with a bunch of different things you can select in here, but not really that many, right? And it's really hard to come up with ideas of what you want to put in here. Well, that's where my software comes into play. With Interest Architect, all you need to do is just stick in dog training in here, and it'll go out and find all of the related Facebook pages and give you the amount of people talking about it, the likes, the affinity, all sorts of really cool stuff in here. And now you can use these names of the pages as interest. And not only that, there's a whole bunch of other tools in here. So you got, you can pull some data from Wikipedia. So if you put dog training here as well, you'll pull back as many as you want. You can do up to like 1,000. So if you just keep going, it'll just keep pulling thousands and thousands of words. You know, we got 200, 300, 400. So you got endless amount of words you could use. And you just right click and you can select copy all targets, and then go over to Facebook and you just right click and paste into here, and then those targets will show up here. Like, look at that, we've got like I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of different types of dog stuff. I would have never dreamed of any of this. Like hearing dog, I wouldn't have thought of that. That's sort of like a training dog or dog training sort of related thing. Anyways, this software will just pump out an unbelievable amount of interest keywords that you can use. You can search books, you can search in their titles and names, author names, movies, and then books, also different sites, brands from Amazon, and even have a targets tool where you can keep track of all your keywords. Again, I've already included a video on this page if you want to watch that to see how wicked this software is. And I also show you the social post browser, which is a cool little tool that helps you spy on what other people are promoting on Facebook. So that's really powerful. And that's the other software program you're going to get as a bonus as well. You can see a screenshot here on the page, so you can uncover like top selling t-shirt designs, spy on CPA offers. You can see what's selling, what the best sellers are for Amazon and different places like Bonanza or Etsy, for example. You can also spy on people's full niche funnels. So I don't know, it's a really good piece of software, and that's going to be offered along with Interest Architect. So what we're doing here again is if you decide to purchase the digital launch pack through this page you're looking at, I'm going to be giving you all of those bonuses I've been showing you in this video. So let's just quickly go over those bonuses again. So you're going to be getting the social post browser, the Interest Architect, fresh title and title analyzer, as well as the Facebook marketing videos. And that will also come with the digital launch pack. So you're getting all of this stuff. So that's basically an extra $300 in extra bonuses that you wouldn't have got if you would have bought the digital launch pack without purchasing through this page. So with all that said, we do have a time limit on this offer. So when the counter hits 0, we're going to pull it down. You'll never be able to get this again, ever again. So this is your last chance to try and get my unreleased software bonuses along with the digital launch pack. Now I do want to say as well that everything is included here. So you're not going to be surprised with some upsells or optional upgrades or anything else to buy on the back end. There's none of that nonsense. After you buy, you go straight to the download page and you get what you ordered. So you can download your digital launch pack right away. And to receive my bonuses, there should be some instructions on the page you're looking at. Follow those instructions and I will get those bonuses to you. I have to manually enter you into my system so you can get access to this brand new software. I want to thank you for watching this video, and like I already mentioned, this is a massive opportunity that you really don't want to pass by. You don't want to be coming back to this page and you're going to see a big sold out sign that we're not offering this anymore. So this is your one and only chance to grab all of my bonuses along with the digital launch pack. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the inside.